Good morning students. Today we are going to study lesson number 10, Cell and Cell Organelles. Cell is the smallest unit of life. It is structural and functional unit of living organisms. Cell is called structural unit because body of all the organisms is made up of cells, and it is called functional unit of life because all the functions of the body are carried out by cells. Cells are found in the body of every living organism from unicellular to multicellular. Cells are of two types, prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. We must study each and every part of the cell to understand the processes occurring within the cell. Let us study components of cell in detail. First component which we are going to study is cell wall. A cell wall is a structural layer surrounding some types of cells just outside the cell membrane. It is rigid outer covering of the plant cell. It is mainly composed of carbohydrates like cellulose and pectin. Afterwards, polymers like lignin, suberin and cutin are added in cell wall as per need. Polymers are large molecules made by bonding a series of building blocks. Cell wall is found around cells of algae, fungi and plants. It is absent in animal cell. Functions of cell wall are to support and to protect the cell by preventing entry of excess water in the cell. This saves plant cell from bursting. Next cell organelle is plasma membrane. It is also called as cell membrane. It is a thin, fragile and elastic covering that separates the cell components from outer environment. Plasma membrane contains protein molecules which are embedded in two layers of phospholipids. Phospholipid is a kind of water-insoluble organic compound which contain a phosphate group in its molecule. Plasma membrane is said to be a selectively permeable membrane as it allows some substances to enter the cell while it prevents other substances. Due to this property, useful molecules of water, salt and oxygen enter the cell and carbon dioxide exit the cell. If any changes occur outside the cellular environment does not change due to plasma membrane. This condition is called as homeostasis. The tendency to maintain a stable, relatively constant internal environment is called homeostasis. The body maintains homeostasis for many factors in addition to temperature. For example, the external temperature may be cold or hot. The internal body temperature always remain constant in healthy person, that is 37 degrees Celsius. Do you know which activities consume cellular energy? Activities like endocytosis and exocytosis consume cellular energy. Endocytosis is the process to gulf or engulf food and other substances from outer environment. For example, unicellular organism like amoeba engulf its food from outer surrounding. And exocytosis is the process to excrete, means to throw out waste material out of the cell. Movement of the substances in and out of the cell occurs by two different processes, osmosis and diffusion. These two processes do not consume cellular energy. Diffusion is the entry or exit of small molecules like oxygen and carbon dioxide. For example, in the process of respiration, oxygen molecule enters the cell and carbon dioxide molecule exit from the cell. Osmosis is a special type of diffusion that allows the movement of water across the cell membrane from a region of high water concentration to a region of low water concentration. Or it is a movement of solute or solvent molecules that takes place through the semi-permeable membrane. It is a physical process with three possibilities. There are three different types of solutions that animal or plant cell can be in: isotonic, hypotonic and hypertonic solution. Different types of solutions have different impact on the cells due to osmosis. Let us study all these three solutions in detail. First, isotonic solution. Iso means equal and tonic means strength. In this solution, medium outside and inside the cell has same proportion of water. So water doesn't go in or out of the cell, hence the cell size remain normal. Hypertonic solution. Hyper means above and tonic means strength. The cell has more water than the outside medium, so water comes out of the cell. If plant cell or animal cell is kept in hypertonic solution, water comes out of the cell by the process of exoosmosis, and there is contraction of cytoplasm. This process is called plasmolysis. For example, if fruit pieces are kept in thick saturated sugar solution, the water from the fruit pieces enter the solution, and so fruit pieces shrink after a while. Hypotonic solution. Hypo means below and tonic means strength. The cell has less water than outside medium, so water enters the cell. This process is called as endoosmosis. In this, cell increases in size due to excess amount of water. For example, if resins are kept in water, after some time they swell up and become turgid. Next cell component is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the fluid between plasma membrane and nucleus. It is moving, sticky substance. Many cell organelles are suspended in cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is medium for cellular chemical reactions like protein synthesis, respiration, etc. The part of cytoplasm other than the organelle is called cytosol. Cytosol stores vital substances like amino acids, glucose, vitamins, etc. In animal cells, cytoplasm is more dense and granular. Granule means small particles, while in plant cell it is thin and mostly pushed to the periphery due to a larger central vacuole. Vacuole is one of the cell organelle. But what is meant by organelle? Organelle means the organ of the cell. An organelle is a specialized subunit having specific function within the cell. Each organelle has its own lipoprotein membrane. Lipoprotein is a kind of bad cholesterol. It is made up of fat and protein. Except nucleus and chloroplast, all other organelles can be seen only with electron microscope. Try this. Take a drop of water on clean glass slide. Using an ice cream spoon, gently scrape the inner surface of your cheek. With a needle, transfer a little material from spoon to the water drop on the slide and spread it evenly. Put a drop of methylene blue stain on the smear. Put a cover slip and observe under microscope. After observing, you will see the cells with blue nucleus. This happens because when a drop of methylene blue is introduced, the nucleus is stained, which makes it stand out and can be clearly seen under the microscope. When observed under the electron microscope, we can see nucleus covered by a double layer membrane with small pores, means small holes. These pores allow the passage of material in and out of the nucleus. Nucleus has one round nucleolus and a network of chromatin fibers. Chromatin fibers are thin thread-like structures which condenses to form short thick chromosomes at the time of cell division. Functional segments on chromosomes are called genes. Functions of nucleus. It controls all metabolic activities, that is chemical reaction taking place in the cell, and also controls the process of cell division. It also involved in the transmission of hereditary characters from parents to offspring. Hereditary characters are some fundamental characters which transfer from one generation to other generation, like color of eyes or color of skin or hairs.